This is the climb coming out of Carlo's coal shelter. I'm not sure how much of it I recorded coming down last night. Yeah, this is the way the day started. 0.3 miles up this before we even start the trail for the day. So once I get to the top, catch my breath and find a flatter, fairly level spot, I'll do the intro for the day. But we'll see you up here. Well, we're actually on the trail now. However, we're starting with a hill. So it looks like I've got a level spot about 0.5 miles up. So that's most likely where I will do the morning intro video, so I'm not breathing heavy. I will see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. It is Wednesday, 2 September, 103rd day on trail, I believe. It's about 7:13, been on trail for about 20 some minutes. A little later start. Just the cold weather makes for a later start, just because I don't feel like getting out of my quilt. But left Carl coal shelter, pretty much 0.6 miles uphill. Coming out of there in the initial climb this morning. So we're up on a mountain peak. Fog rolling through. Nice cold breezy morning. Yeah, I know today's goal is a bald plate lean-to. It's about a 16.4 mile day, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I haven't looked at what the day holds as far as elevation and all that happy horse stuff goes. I do know it's a 60% chance of rain all day, so the odds are we'll get wet. But, it is what it is. I think there's supposed to be a lot of this shale or slate, I guess. Sorry, just get a picture of that. So here we are on top of the awesome view. Top going through is cool. If the sun was out, that would make for some pretty awesome pictures. But yeah, so I'm not sure what we got with elevation, so we're just gonna slowly work our way down trail. It will be a long day. Like I said, we initially had 20-mile days planned for this week, and we had to suck it up yesterday and reevaluate, and I'll come back down to 15, 16. So yeah, and we'll see. I mean, maybe as we get further into the whites, or further into the end of Maine, terrain may get a little more hiker friendly, I guess, or distant friendly. So we'll see how that goes and play it by ear, just reevaluate. But right now it looks like our plan is we'll go into town Saturday for resupply. But with our shorter days, Saturday will still be a 14-mile day, so that'll be pretty much a full day hiking going into town. So that'll be a rushed in-port town visit, trying to get everything done that night we get in. So that's all I got. So as always, things of interest come up, I will jump on and share with you guys. And thanks for watching. Out. I forgot, as I'm working my way down, we've got our first view, 0.3 miles down trail, and then 1.1. Let me see if I can get down here. So yeah, We've got our first view at 0.3 and then an alpine bog at a 1.1. So far the bogs have not been anything to look at. If they're just swampish area, so we'll have some walk boards, I'm assuming. But maybe we'll luck out and see us some moose this morning if there's enough water and swampish area in the bog. We can always dream, right? This is so far most of the stuff, the couple miles. We ain't been in Maine, but 2 miles, 3 miles, whatever. But they like these little short rocky ups out of the middle of nowhere. Yeah. This is our first view this morning. Nothing to see but trees and fog. But you know, like I said the other day, you can't get them all. And it's still a gorgeous morning. Chilly. I'll say that until it starts raining, then I'll get upset. But yeah, further down trail, I think it's 0.8 miles now to the alpine bog. This is the bog, alpine bog. Nothing to see. There's a little bit of moisture. There's some mud there. But yeah, that's a really small bog. I've got I don't know if you can see it, but there's the peak of a mountain in front of me. It's gonna be Goose Eye West Peak, I believe, 0.3 miles, and Goose Eye East Peak, 0.7 miles. The West Peak's a blue blaze. Nothing says how far off trail it is or how far of a blue blaze it is, but as you see, the fog is too thick, so I'm not going to spend my time and go follow a blue blaze to get to the peak of a mountain with no views. So at this rate, the other peak in 0.7 is probably not going to have any views either. So we'll keep heading down trail. Is that I'll reevaluate when I get up there. But like I said, that first one I'm pretty sure is going to be a bust for sure. Tell you what, Maine is not disappointing. It has been boulder scramble after boulder scramble, seems like. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I got up that boulder scramble and then I came up here and just had to laugh. We've got, I guess I've seen videos of this. But yeah, we got assistance to get up these. Trying to figure out if I just need to put my trekking poles away or not. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if you can get. I'm zoomed all the way out, but yeah, going up there with the ladder assists. Zoom out here. Come up here, hit a wall, do a 90, and there we go. We got another wooden ladder up there. Yep. Oh, that'd be awesome if there was a view here. There's not. Yeah. So that's the next step. Looks like Goose Eye Summit is only 0.1 miles. I'm assuming I can see it from here, but as you can see, there is no view, so I'm not going to waste my time. It's cold up here. It's windy. So I'm going. Yeah, there's the blaze. No sign saying the AT goes this way, but we got blazes. So I will see you guys at the next peak, which I said I'm sure it's not going to have any view either. And then at some point I'll look and see what the next view is. I have to put my gloves on because my fingers are starting to not work. We'll see you down trail. This is, I'm about to go up to the summit of Goose Eye East Peak. I'm just here. I got some baby trees blocking part of the wind. I'll get some footage once I get up there, but it's exposed, windy, cold, and yeah, I just didn't think you'd be able to hear me. So again, that's going to be Goose Eye East Peak. Once I get up there, I'll do a 360 so you guys can see some more fog this morning. We'll see you up there. Yep, Goose Eye East Peak. Nothing but fog, wind. Somehow, with the climbs and the boulder scrambles this morning, I'm still at a mile an hour, maybe even under a mile an hour this morning. So it's either going to be an extremely long day or I'm going to somehow have to pick up pace. So once I figure out where the trail goes or when, I don't see any blazes anywhere. I'll figure that out. But there's another alpine bog coming up, so we'll see what that holds for us. So I'll see you guys down trail. So we're walking along the ridgeline, or as we're coming down, we just have walking boards, and they've actually put cross planks in these ones since they get so slippery when they're wet. So it's interesting, the combination of stuff we have here. We got all kinds of these little ladders to nothing, to walking boards with cross members, or the I don't know what you want to call them, cross boards for grip. So yeah, just another change up in how they're doing stuff in a different state. I just wish wasn't so foggy this morning, I am sure some of these views are awesome. But at this rate, I don't know if we're going to get any views of mountains today. Like I said, it is a 60% chance of rain all day, so my guess is it's going to be overcast and foggy, cloudy like this all day. But I'll still take some footage and make my little sarcastic remarks and make my way down trail. I'll see you guys later. Gut says we're still 0.1 mile from the Alpine Bog, but I think we've already started it. This definitely looks like every other Alpine bog, sorry. So I think this whole area is or would be considered the Alpine Bog. Here's more walkboards up here, swampish area. So there's not a whole lot of water up here in these bogs. But yeah, all you can see is walkboards, fog, some plants. Yep. So if I get up here and there's something more interesting to see, where the actual bog, or where the bog is actually documented in gut hooks, I'll jump back on. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is all part of the bog. And, it's all gonna look the same. Yeah, so here's a section that's even muddier. It has more liquid, I guess. This is probably the spot that's marked. Yep, nothing real exciting about a muddy pit. No, the boards are worn out, so I'm not gonna walk through that. I'll probably go ahead and walk along the side there where it looks like other people have. So we'll see you down trail. We just crossed another exposed area. According to gut hooks, we've got 0.4 miles to a ridge line, and then 0.6 miles to Goose Eye North Peak. So those are the next 2 points of interest. Again, I'm sure they're both going to be as exciting as the last couple with 0 views. So I will see you down trail. We're walking across the ridge line now, documented there in gut hooks. So no view as the rest of the day is gone, or the first part of the day. 0.3 miles to the Goose Eye northern tip, or North Peak. I'm sure you guys can't see it. It's covering the bog right in front of us. So once we get on top of that, then it's downhill for quite a while, I think. Or at least it looks like a little while. I'll have to look and get back on here and let you know what's next. I've just been going point to point, trying not to look too far out. I'll see you guys somewhere between here and the peak, or at the peak. Goose Eye North Peak Mountain. Say it's rather windy. Gusts are blowing me around. Sure. Yeah, pretty much nothing to see up here. So we're going to keep heading down. Next point of interest is Fulling Mill Mountain, I believe. 1.5 miles. Yeah, I haven't even been checking into the elevation on these. They're all less than 4,000 foot. But yeah, Fulling Mill Mountain, I believe is what it's called. We'll see you down trail. Tell you what, with the train, let me zoom out here. The train we're dealing with today 16 miles might be pushing it for today as well. I don't know. We will, we'll see how the day progresses. Not to want it, but I think the rain is trying to start coming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop recording and get down here. So I'll see you guys down trail. That's the first partial view of everything we get today. Unfortunately, the fog rolled by when I was up there. There's a lake down there somewhere, but the fog rolled back through before I got my camera out. Oh well. There's that lake. Just got a glimpse of it. Figures, as soon as the rain starts, the fog starts letting up. The rain started coming, and then as soon as I stopped and put all my rain gear on, it stopped again. But yeah, there's the lake. Not sure what lake it is. At least we got a view of it. We're going on to one of those mountains over there. So working our way down and come across more of these metal handles to get down. I'm starting to think we're going to see these all over the place here in Maine. But yeah, we shall see. This is the summit of Fulling Mill Mountain. Again, not much of a view. Yeah, today is just absolutely going to be an ass kicker, even at 16 miles. Mahoosuc Notch West is next, then Mahoosuc Notch, and then some kind of arm. I'll jump back on and look at it. But it looked like it was going to be straight up, so that's hopefully, I didn't look after that, but hopefully things ease up for the day, or it's going to be an extremely long day trying to get 16 miles in. We've got 1 mile and 1.5 miles to the Mahoosuc Notch West and Mahoosuc Notch. The Mahoosuc Arm is what was after that. I didn't get exact elevation, but it looked like it was almost going to be a 2,000-foot climb, and just out a mile or under a mile, so it's going to be straight up. So I'll just focus on the two notches first. They're pretty much going to be straight downhill, and then I'll start doing the foot over foot, hand over hand to get up to this Mahoosuc Arm. So I'll see you guys down trail. I'm not sure why they weren't so nice to us in New Hampshire, but Maine has all these rebar steps. Let's see. and do this no-handed without killing myself. I'm assuming it's because of the rock. It's so slippery when it's wet, but New Hampshire hits slippery rocks too. So I don't know. I think I'm a fan. This is why we're coming down to get down here to these notches. I can't wait. It's gonna be the exact same thing coming up the mosaic arm or whatever it's called. It's gonna be awesome. So this is these are the rocks we've been climbing over for basically the last mile. Mahoosuc, Notch, North Notch, or West Notch, and then Notch. It's been an epic climb. Absolutely retarded. Okay, so it is raining on and off. It's trying to rain again. We just completed the Mahoosuc Notch area. I don't know, I think it was a mile-ish. It was a east notch, a notch, and then a west notch or something like that. It was the worst rock scramble that we've had so far. And longest, and the rain did not help it whatsoever. But with all that, we have averaged now I think under a mile an hour for the day. So now we're about to start to climb up this mountain. So we have reevaluated, and we are now going to call it a day at like 10 miles, just under 10 miles at Speck Pond Shelter, which is just on the other side of this mountain, like 2.4 miles away. This climb is supposed to be hellacious, so I will see you somewhere down trail or at the shelter. Yeah, short day on mileage, but long day, and absolutely kicked our ass. I had to zoom out so you guys could just see what the hell's going on here. This is yeah, this is pretty much what the next mile looks like. We've already gone, I don't know, 0.3, 0.4 up this thing, but it's just not getting any better. It looked nasty. Oh, and it absolutely is. It is a boulder scramble all the way up. Where we just came from. It's unfortunate. We went through these notches. I barely got any footage just because of how dangerous the terrain was with the rain. I think I might have grabbed a few seconds worth of footage, maybe some pictures, but between the terrain and the rain, yeah, I couldn't get anything else. Like I said, we've already accepted defeat again. Yeah, defeat. Let's just say we've had to modify our plan again. So, started out with plans of 20, 21, knocked that down to 16. We got almost 16 yesterday. It was like 15.98. Had a 16.4 plan today, but with the terrain and the rain slowing us down even more. Although, even without the rain, it would have been slow. We're knocking the day down to 10 miles. And that's also based off of shelter availability. And we could probably go a little further, but there's no shelters. And given the rain, we don't want to set up our tents. So at this point, we're probably gonna have to also go in and resupply. Earlier, we were pushing it already when we shifted our days back down to, or shifted from 20s to 15, 16s. But now specifically shifting day down to 10. We're definitely gonna have to go in and resupply before expected. But I'm gonna get off here. And so we got about like a little over 2 miles to get to where we're gonna stay tonight. So maybe I'll see you down trail. If not, I'll see you up at the shelter. Really, when I say this thing is vertical rock scramble, I'm telling you, the whole damn thing is absolutely ridiculous. I am beat. Here we are, 0.1 mile from the top of Mahusik Arm. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I don't know why the hell there's not more discussion about this fucking area. Let me make sure I'm pronouncing that right. Give me a sec. Mahusik. Yeah, so there was like a Mahusik Notch West, Mahusik Notch, and Mahusik Notch East, I think, and then Mahusik Arm Mountain. It says we're 0.1 from the summit. I think we're from the summit. There's a view coming up, but as you can see, the view up here is the same as it has been pretty much all damn day. Let me zoom out here. So yeah, this is pretty much the view we've had all day. Luckily, it's not raining at the moment. Well, there's some drops. Hopefully, maybe that's just blowing through. So, we'll say this is the summit, I guess. I don't know. I can't shift back over to gut hooks to verify, but so basically, this is the summit. There is a viewpoint coming up, but let me shift this phone around. Yeah, 0.3 miles is the view. So I'm gonna keep heading down trail, so maybe we can get there and we can get to the site. And it's 0.9 miles, I think, to the shelter. Spotted pond, speckled pond, something like that, shelter. But yeah, I don't know. I'd never heard anything about this Mahusik Notch or this Mahusik Arm. And I guess I just failed to read about it in Gut Hooks. I don't even know if Gut Hooks says anything. But today has absolutely been, maybe I'm just having a bad day, but it is the roughest, toughest, most extreme, most technical day that we've had, or that I've had on this whole damn journey. Literally, I don't know what time it is now, but I've managed less than 1 mile an hour the whole damn day. So I think it's like 1600 now. We started at 8, so a mile, 0.9 until I get to the shelter. So that's 8.75 miles right now. And yeah, 8.75 miles. I'll be going 8.5 hours. So right at 1 mile an hour. So maybe it's not. It sucks. Regardless how you look at it. I don't know where the others are true. But yeah, I just don't know. I can definitely say the second day in Maine has absolutely kicked my ass. And this is the second time we've had to adjust our plan. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting if the rest of Maine continues to go like this. So I will see you down trail here. Hopefully that wasn't just looking at my chest. Okay. We'll see you down trail. This is a Speck Pond Outlet This is 0.2 miles from the shelter campsite we're staying at tonight. And again, unfortunately, there's no view. But basically, the campsite's on the other side of this lake, or this pond. So 0.2 miles in that direction in the fog. You can kind of see a outline of a hill there. But yeah, that's somewhere over there is where the campsite's at. So yeah, I don't know. I guess this outlet, I don't know what an outlet means. A pond. Well, I know what outlet means. Smart asses. For those of you thinking that. I just don't know. I mean, I guess it drains down the side of the mountain, which would be interesting. Yeah, again, unfortunately, I can't see anything because of the fog. But maybe this will definitely increase our chances of seeing a moose if we can keep our asses up till dark. Apparently, they like dark or sunset and dawn, early morning water areas. So camping right next to a lake. Unfortunately, camping right next to the lake is also going to make it colder. And this is also supposedly the highest camp or highest shelter in Maine. So apparently there's a campsite that's a little higher, but there's no shelter there. So unfortunately, I didn't check the elevation. Maybe I'll look at that and jump back on. But yep, we'll see you guys at the shelter. Speck Pond campsite, we're almost there. There's the pond. And unfortunately, you can't see anything. And we were hoping to get like a sunset, and or a sunrise, but at this point in time, I don't think we're gonna get either unless this weather clears up. But as I was saying earlier, this campsite is supposed to be the highest in elevation here in Maine, or highest shelter. So it's 3,419 feet. So not tall in the big scheme of things, but apparently it is the highest shelter here in Maine. And so there is a campsite. I don't know what campsite it was. It's higher, but yep, this is where we'll be staying tonight. At least one got a tent in here. It's supposed to be like all kinds of tent platforms, but yeah, we intend to stay inside the shelter itself. We don't like to well, hey, everybody tries to keep out get wooden platforms at these tents. Oh, there's the shelter. I'll see you later. Good morning. It is Thursday, 3 September. Old Speck Mountain, Grafton Notch. We finally have a view of the lake or the pond that we stayed at last night. We were all crashed well before any weather cleared. I don't think it cleared last night, so sometime this morning the weather cleared. So Thursday, 3 September, 104th day on trail. Specton Notch Pond is, or Specton Pond campground shelters where we stayed last night. We are headed towards or to Grafton Notch this morning. An extremely short day, but due to the recalculations and much shorter days than we had originally planned on, we're gonna get off in Grafton Notch to reevaluate and resupply. We definitely don't have enough food to get to our originally planned resupply spot, considering the short days we've done. So yeah, looks like this is the climb this morning. So I'm going to get off here. So yeah, we're basically going to evaluate life and the challenges ahead of us to be a little overly dramatic about it. But essentially, we need to come up with a better plan, and we're gonna plan. I think we're gonna plan for shorter days, and if we end up doing longer, then we do longer. But having the food and resources is the biggest thing. And if we plan for longer days and do shorter, we don't do that. They don't have that. So that's what we're gonna do. So it'll be a short video. We are supposed to pass a couple of waterfalls and stuff today, so hopefully the weather will be good. Supposedly the rumor is the weather will be good for like the next week. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here so I can make way down track. But as always, as scenes come up, I will jump on and share. And then thanks for watching. I'll see you guys down trail. Well, I forgot to I'll go ahead and add now real quick. The first viewpoint for the day is 0.9 miles. So once I get to the top of this hill or mountain we're climbing this morning. So yeah, first mile of the day is looks like it's gonna be straight uphill again. So I'll see you up there or somewhere in between. Hey, I can't stay off here long. Just thought I'd share some of the love here. I went straight up again. This ain't not straight up, but quite a bit up. Again, this stuff wouldn't be so bad. I mean, it sucks, but just the fact that it's wet is just makes it slower and harder to get up it. This is not the viewpoint, but I'm pretty sure that's the mountain we're going to. Old Speck, I believe is the name of it. The actual summit, I think, is a Blue Blaze, so depending on what's going on when I get over there, I doubt I'll take it. Yeah, this is a trail going down, then we'll come up and start the climb to the top. Then I'll see you guys down trail. Look at that. You can't beat that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Bird seems to be clueless. I don't know if that's a grouse or what, but he just keeps stumbling down trail. Yeah, can't keep focus on him as I walk. He's gonna beat me. Let's see if I can get up here without him flying off. He definitely doesn't seem to be afraid of people. That's funny. That's the first time I've ever had one do this. Normally they just all fly off. Okay. That is where we're headed. Absolutely. No questions asked. What a wonderful way to start the morning. Absolute spectacular. That is Old Speck in front of us. 0.2 miles to a viewpoint, and then 0.4 miles says 0.4 miles to the summit, but the summit's also 0.1. It looked like maybe Blue Blaze. So I think it's 0.4 to the turnoff, and then 0.1 to the summit, and then up. If I'm not mistaken, that is going to be the same lake I saw yesterday, as well as the lake we just camped at. I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure that is it. But yeah, we'll get up here to this lookout and see how much better the view is. We'll see you down trail. Zooming out here, this may be the final push to the view up here. I don't know what it is with this rock. It's sharp, it's wet, it's slippery, and so far Maine has been full of it. But yeah, that's just turning around here again. I think that's the pond we stayed at last night. Zoom in there, down there. Said I'll get up here to the actual official documented view and take another look around. It's absolutely gorgeous though. Well, it still says the view is 0.1, so I may be up there, but this is such a gorgeous view, I thought I'd stop and do another turn. Like I said, it looks like there's trees up there. I mean, I'll definitely stop and turn up there. But yeah, I just didn't want to miss out on this opportunity to share. So, okay, I will see you guys up there. I'm not sure this way we may go to the summit. We'll see. So this is the actual viewpoint. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to go to the summit or not. It looks like it's actually a 0.3 mile Blue Blaze, but all the comments say it's absolutely worth it. There's a fire tower up there. Supposedly offers some of the best views up here. So if I can get a hold of Pace, I just made such a short day. He was going to call for our ride up here somewhere. I just don't want to do an extra over half a mile and be late if he goes ahead and schedules the pickup if we can't talk before then. So I will see you guys down trail. This is the summit of Mount Speck, the fire tower. This is the view from the fire tower on top of Mount Speck in Maine. That lake down there is where we camped last night. There's a campsite shelter down there. Unfortunately, it was covered with fog, so we couldn't see anything until this morning. But this would have been the views, similar views to what we would have seen yesterday if it wasn't rainy and covered with clouds the entire day. that's not gonna be it. I don't know. That's the tallest thing I'm seeing. Oh, wait a minute, right there. Right in front of me. Is that
Awesome stuff. Wow.
Alright, we're on a top line. We're gonna take a shuttle to get into town, so hope you guys enjoyed. We're on an elevated time scale here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. We are working our way down Speck Mountain. We've got about 45 minutes to get to the parking area for our shuttle into town. We're 0.4 miles from a cascade, 0.5 miles from a waterfall. So we'll try to grab some pictures and footage as we walk by those. And then get down to meet our shuttle so we can get into town, do a shower, laundry, and resupply, figure out what our new plan is. We gotta figure out what our new plan is before we resupply, obvious, but we'll see you down trail. This is just the cascade, not flowing very well, coming down off of Speck Mountain. Pretty cool. Again, a nice little swim hole. The day we're in a hurry and have a scheduled event to get to, we can't take advantage of another swim hole. Not that we would have at this time in the morning. We'll see you down trail.